Just around the corner, 1 week to go until opening round. Max Goyn.
Max
Goyny.
Not bad.
Goyny.
I've been called that. Howie's done that one, actually. Max Goyn. It must look like, does it look like Goyn? It must.
Well, welcome, Max.
Okay,
welcome, Max. There's lots happening. Where do you want to start? We were at the launch of the new AFL doco last night. Let's start there.
Yeah, I was there. I'm one of the 6 stars. Their words, not mine.
Were you happy with how you looked on the big screen?
Yes, we're under a bit of turmoil, the Melbourne Football Club, while the cameras are in there. So there's a bit of it's a happy one for the Brisbane guys. It's pretty happy for the Gold Coast guys.
What's happening? What's going down?
Change of coach. Our one is change of coach.
Wow.
Cameras in there when everything's doom and gloom. But it's actually good viewing, in my opinion, because you get to see what happens inside a club when there's an interim coach and you got to try
when it's imploding.
When you got to try and win 3 games while you don't have a coach.
You get to see a struggling club on its knees, doing anything it can to survive, flapping around on the ground like a fish.
Oh,
you know what? Technically,
okay, calm down.
Technically, for those 3 weeks, he's not far from the truth. Like we didn't have a coach.
That is. I get it.
We had an interim coach who had no intentions on coaching in Troy Chaplin. But
did you step up? Do we see you in action, rallying the troops?
There's a bit of on-field
leading
stuff.
them out of the desert.
A little bit of on-field stuff. I'm marked up on the field, which I was slightly worried about because I can get a little bit lippy. But I don't think any of the real. If you swear a couple of times, they can't put it in.
Are you conscious of wearing the microphone when you're out there, or does it just sort of fade away? And
it fades away because I've done it before for Channel 7 and Foxtel, but that goes through a media manager before it gets to Channel 7. So there's always that you're always protected.
This is off the back of Drive to Survive, and the success it shone a light on a sport, and it became twice as popular as what the AFL was hoping.
Yeah, and talking to Bonton and Nat last night, they were both agreed that they gave them full access and opened up. And I don't think we've really seen Bonton and Nat, both of those individuals, really open up.
I want to get to the ruck rules. We'll do that in a minute. But quickly before we go to a song, Brownlow medal. What's your best finish in a Brownlow?
I've come third.
You've come third in the Brownlow. So they've changed the rules. What do you think? So now umpires are going to have access to stats. So we don't end up with howlers like Jack Viney polling 3 and not Naz last year. And
Viney was good that day.
Yeah, pretty good.
He was good when he was standing on the wing, not knowing where to go.
Yeah, I get that.
So you're saying Viney deserved the 3 votes?
Yeah, well, Naz did get 2, so the umpires didn't get it completely wrong.
He did
get votes. I was more grumpy. I thought I was the best Melbourne player on the ground, so that's what I was more flat at.
But now they are. They're going to get off, pour over the stats, so they're not going to.
I think it's lost the whole aura of the Brownlow. But in 15 years, that'll be the new normal. It's just the initial change will be like, the aura's sort of gone. It's now.
Because of the unpredictable nature of the Brownlow. You kind of like that. Even when they had some monumental sort of howlers.
They have howlers, but they normally get it right. Like Dacos still comes second. Yeah. I know he's favourite, but Dacos still comes second. So they get it normally quite right. And they're voting for something kind of cool. It's more how they're going out on the field from an umpire's point of view compared to numbers.
All right, calm down.
Sorry. I'll still go.
You'll still go to the Brownlow?
I'll still go.
Oh, gee, thanks. Lost its aura, the Brownlow. There you go.
Lost its aura. Forget it.
It's over.
Max, the ruck rules.
Yes.
It's one of the little changes that I think is going to have a big impact. And it's going to, it's not like a big on Broadway
no one else
sort of
cares
change.
but the 50 ruckman. Yes.
Well, that's right. But I think it's going to catch a lot of supporters out. You're up in arms about it. We were just talking off air.
What is the difference? What do they change?
They're just, you got to sort of jump from behind the line. You can't cross the line.
At all.
You were showing me an example from last night that had you scratching your head.
Yeah, there was a Mark Pitnet one last night, which I think my guess is I'll come out and say that was a mistake, but I've actually seen that one paid probably 6 or 7 times now over the preseason. So
do you think it's too finicky now?
I think exactly. That would be the word I use. It's a little bit too finicky. I think it's very hard to control what you're doing with a 110 kilo person running at you, looking at the ball. It's very hard to control what happens.
It's a big penalty too.
It's a massive penalty.
If you get that wrong and you get control of the ball out of the centre first up.
Yeah. Particularly where centre bounces are going now. My disclaimer is I think I might be advantaged at times because I love jumping. I'm very tall as well for a ruck, and I love jumping. So I actually don't mind the rule for my own game.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about some of the free kicks. I just feel like it's a little bit finicky. I don't think we got the final product.
And longevity, you said you've been on record as saying you feel it could affect
It may.
Ruck
I
runs.
don't know that because this has never happened before. We've never done strictly jumping. So
you have to sort of run at each other, jump, but not go over the line either. So
you can jump
can't
over the line. You can't start your jump from the line.
from the line.
Yeah. So it's a tad finicky. Umpires got a lot going on, and they've got to look at the
It's hard for them to judge.
It will be, I think. But in saying that, the rule's there, and I've got my head around it. Like I was outspoken a bit last week at Captain's Day, but I've watched a lot of Vision, and I'm keen. I'm actually keen to give it a go.
Who's calling that?
I wouldn't know.
They've got not the guy bouncing it. Who's calling?
No,
it?
the guy, the bouncer's gone as well. So
They're
there's
throwing it up.
Jesus.
there's a bit that's
Why
happened
aren't we
to centre
talking about
bounce.
that? Why aren't we talking
It
about
seems
that?
strange the AFL have taken a relatively simple situation and overcomplicated it. That's not like
Your
them
words,
at
not
all.
mine. But I'm now. I've got to a point where it's here for the year, so I'm going to give it as much of a go as
Are
I
there
can.
ways around it? Will Ruckman find a way to
They
subvert
always
the
do.
spirit of the law and get underneath it, or will find a way?
Yeah, the one thing I love about AFL is all shapes and sizes can play. It's one of their big things. It's one of their big attractions to play AFL is you can be any shape or size to play. And I feel like this rule has just gone, but you had to be able to jump.
Well, the rules are the rules, and you have to follow the rules.
Yeah, which I'm more than happy to.
Otherwise, even if you're playing golf,
Yes.
That's true.
you
Excuse
have
me?
been accused
Even
of cheating.
Excuse me?
By who?
Jayden Hunt.
Who's that?
Teammate.
Oh.
Your teammate.
Your former
Come on.
teammate.
He's accused you of cheating at golf.
This is on the
Okay.
rush hour.
Maxi Gawn, you've accused him of cheating.
Yes, I have. A few years ago, it was pre-handicap Max.
Right.
Before he got into it, he used to use the Callaway triple trackers, and he had a stack full of them. And as soon as we stopped looking for his ball, he all of a sudden found it. Hit a three-wood straight over our heads. So
Wow.
So he does not have any proof, is what he's saying. He is speculating that
his
I've...
proof is what we need, is it?
So
You're
he
not denying
said
the
we were
charge,
looking.
you're just
His
saying
exact
prove it.
quote was, "We were looking for my ball, and then he walked away, and then I found it. So I kept looking.
Well, that can happen.
That can happen.
No, that's
that can happen, and I
damning.
stand by that.
That's a
Happened.
big accusation.
That's a massive accusation. To go
Wild
on live radio
innuendo.
with it is just
That's why he's no
something.
longer at the club.
He initially went on his podcast that has 20 listeners, and I was like, "That's okay, that won't go anywhere."
Yeah.
But now he's gone on the rush hour, has he?
Yes.
You
Yes,
punished
indeed.
him by sending him off to the Eagles.
No, that's again your words, not mine.
Thanks for coming in today. What's the lead up to?
What are we doing?
round zero? What are you doing?
We play Richmond in Ballarat on Friday.
Yeah, well, you're going to get your ass handed to you in a sling.
Yes.
And is that your last hit out before round one?
And last time going to Ballarat, hopefully. No, my in-laws are from Ballarat. I love Ballarat. I go there once a year, Christmas Day, and that's hopefully that was supposed to be it, but now I'm going twice.
Keep the engine running. Do you? Sounds like it. So, just what's the film called?
Good question. You called me on the
Final
hot
Siren?
spot.
At the
Final
bottom.
Siren.
Final
Final
Siren.
Siren.
Mate, you're the bloody star.
I saw Andrew Dillon and all the big wigs were there. Are the girls involved? Are the girls part of the action? Are the wags, the wives and partners, are they featured in this?
Jess got filmed and she wore a mic for a lot of the 4 weeks they followed me, and she didn't make the cut. So I think she was either we either had a tight little thing or she was a tad boring on.
Well, partners.
Well, she hasn't made the cut.
that.
She
Your
hasn't made the
words,
cut.
not
My
ours.
words,
You've
not anyone
insulted
else's.
the in-laws. You've insulted the wife.
Insulted Ballarat.
I've had a bad
Ballarat.
day. And then Huntsy's called me a cheater in front of, how many listeners do you guys have?
Not your
Couple
A lot.
more than 20.
A couple more than 20.
Millions. Well done, Maxie.
Thank you.
We'll catch up with you next week and lead up to round one.
Beautiful.
Good luck on Friday. All 4 episodes are premiere tomorrow night on Prime Video
Yeah.
of Final Siren. Thank you, Max.
Mick in the morning with Roo,